Good morning. Welcome to the yoga session today, yoga and Pilates, which of course is our yogalates. So let's get into moving the body. Really great way to end the working out week. So come on to all fours into our horse stance. We're going to inhale, looking up, and then as you exhale, round out your body. Inhale, looking up, and then exhale, round it up. Just go for a couple more like that. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, round it up. This is our cat and our cow. Now keeping on the flat top part of your foot, just lift up your knees. Inhale, bring it down, and then lift up again. Now we're going to tuck our toes, push to a down dog. Inhale, come back down, and then push back to your down dog. This is just warming your body up, getting our muscles nice and relaxed in the process. Do one more. What we're going to do is we're going to come up onto our knees. We're going to draw our shoulders back, our hands come together. We're just going to start to move all the way up. Give yourself a little bit of a back bend. 2 more breaths here. And then we're going to come back down. Bring your hands close to your feet and lift yourselves up. We're going to take a breath in and roll ourselves down. Walking your hands forward. We're going to lift our right foot up, come to a half chaturanga, bring the foot down to lift up, and then come to the plank again. Then we'll lift the other foot, lower ourselves down, lift ourselves into the Cobra, and then into the plank. Then walk your hands back towards your feet, and then roll yourselves back out of it again. Let's go again. Inhale, chin tucks into the chest, we are rolling down. Walk forward into your plank. Lift to the right foot, chaturanga. Coming up, push to your plank. So it's getting our back nice and warm. Left side, lift it up, lower it down halfway. Use the foot to lift up, and then come into your plank again. And then walk your hands back, and lift right in. One more time, come down. Really limbering up the body, walking forward. Right leg lifts, inhale, lower to chaturanga. Foot to lift you up, as well as those strong arms, and then push back to the plank. Left side. And to the plank. And now we're going to lower our knees down, toes together, and have a stretch back. Just really release into your body there. So we're going to come up onto all fours again. This time we'll tuck our toes and come into our down dog. And we're going to just paddle one heel down at a time. This is getting you that extra length that we really desire in a yoga session. Strong arms. One more each way. And then we're going to bring our feet closer together. Lift our right leg up and bring the knee towards the elbow. Lift the right leg back up high, 3-legged down dog, and then bring that knee again. 2 more. Inhale, lifting it up, bringing the knee in. Lifting right up, knee comes in. Then lift it up and lower that foot down. Left side, lift it up. Bring the knee in. Inhale, lift to 3-legged down dog. Lift it up. Each time you do it, you get a bit more flexibility. 2 more. Lift it up. And then lower that foot down again. We're just again going to paddle the heels down. You'll find they get a little bit more length. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lift up our right foot and bring the foot in between the hands. Just stay here in a long lunge. We're going to stay low and just get a lovely stretch in between the thigh and in the groin as well. And we're going to just keep ourselves low, but lift your heart, place the palms together and twist. Stay low in the legs. 2 breaths to go. And then open the arms and try and twist yourselves to look up. Just giving our wrists a break as well. 2 more here. Bring the palms back together, turn yourself, whoops, find the mat, and then we're going to bring our knee down and then lift our arms up high. Try and really tip back. Looking up if you can, 2 more breaths. Bring the hands back down, tap your toes and push back to a down dog. Just paddle the heels. Bring them in closer to each other. Now we're going to just lift the left leg up and bring that foot in between the hands again. So we're staying low, trying to straighten out that back leg. You're off your heel, obviously. This is a lunge, it's not a warrior pose. A few more breaths before we meet our palms to twist ourselves away towards that front leg. So palms meet and they twist you. Some lovely spinal twist here. Go for a few more breaths before we spread our wings. So here we go. Open those arms. Find that wingspan. Keep opening up. Straighten the back leg. And then just gently bring the hands back together. Turn yourself forward. Release the hands and then lower that knee down. Lower the foot and lift up. Keep going down in deep as you really try and stretch your back. We'll add on to this via a camel. Bring the foot down, tap the toe, push back to down dog. Again, just paddle the feet before we make our way to the camel. Now let's just bring both knees down, lift ourselves up. Place your hands either into the lower back or find your heels. And just stay here. Work the breath. It's so enjoyable to let it enter, fill you up, and then let it go. 2 more. Hands onto your waist. Bring yourselves back up. And then come back into all fours. Tap your toes and push to the down dog. Lift your right leg up. Knee towards the opposite elbow. Lift the leg up. Knee to opposite elbow. 2 more. And lift it up. Lower the leg down. Other side, lift it up high to opposite elbow. Lift it up, lower it down, and come forward to a plank. We're going to turn, stack our legs, lift up. Drive the hips up really high, relax the shoulders down. So we're working our waist here. I know this arm's going to feel the strength. We're going to lift our top leg, take it up and behind, and then open yourselves into the wild thing. And then lift it back up. Come into your plank. We're going to turn the other side. So we stack our legs, lift up higher. Lift the leg up, take it behind you, lift the arm and extend wildly. And bring your hand forward into your plank. Push back to your down dog. We're going to lunge our right foot forward. And we're going to straighten our left and right legs and just let yourself relax into your pyramid. This again gives our wrists a bit of a break, but it gives that lovely lengthening sensation through your legs. Bend in and then push back again. Staying back in the pyramid a bit longer. Bend in again and then push back. This time I'd like you to bring your hands underneath and just hug under your thigh. Lovely stretch, 2 more breaths. Bring your hands down, bend it in. Push to down dog. Paddle those heels. So obviously this is our move that we come back to every so often. Let's bring our left leg in between the hands. Straighten the leg into your pyramid. Hands are down in this initial one, and actually the first 2. Now bend in again, and then push right back into our pyramid. See how both heels are actually down, right? It's creating that triangle. Bend in again, and then lift up. And this time you want to hug underneath your leg. It's a balancing act as well, team. So you're getting that really strong stretch as well as very intense balance. A few more breaths. Bring the hands down, bend in, push back to down dog. Lift the right leg up. Bring the knee towards the elbow. Lift the leg up. Knee towards your chin. Lift the leg up. Cross the knee over. Lift the leg up. Lower it down. See how much more length you've got now. Lift the left side up. Knee towards elbow. Lift the leg up. Knee towards chin. Lift the leg up. Cross the leg over you. Lift the leg up. Lower the leg down. We're going to step or jump the feet towards your hands. And just stay here. Again, we're going to paddle. But this time we're doing it in a forward fold. We're going to get into some standing strength exercises. A few more. So we're going to take our right leg back. Land the heel. Turn hips and shoulders the same way. I might just move my mat back a little bit. So that way, on the mat. And lift up. So this is your warrior 1. So hips and shoulders are facing forward towards that knee. Go down lower. Straighten that back leg. Our sun warrior. Bring the top arm that's closest to the straight leg down. And then lift the other arm up. And then take it into a reverse warrior. So you're tipping back. Let's turn it into a warrior 2. So you're opening your arms out. You're getting nice and low. Shoulders are relaxed. Go down nice and deep. Make sure you've got your right foot forward facing left foot to the side and your knee goes out. We're going to take our right arm behind, and then we're going to lift back. So again, it's a reverse warrior here. You've got your hand out to the side. 2 more breaths. Now open the arms, straighten that leg, push your hip out, go for length. We're going to find our triangle. Just opening out. Looking up if you can, otherwise let me gaze things down. Sorry about the noise. The kind of blocks up here and it's a bit noisy, I know. It's also a semi-final at the tennis. Men's semi-final. We watched the first one. 2 more. We love tennis, you guys know that. So what we're going to do is half moon. We're going to step that leg in, take the hand forward, and lift the leg up. And so here we are in our half moon. Two more, and then we're going to make it float. So from here we lift off. We're in our floating half moon. Let's finish off this leg. We're going to come into a warrior 3. We've done the warrior 1, done the warrior 2. Here comes 3. So arms to the side, legs are both as straight as possible. Two more. Take the legs wide. Come forward. Place your hands into the elbows and just relax into your forward fold. Take the legs as far forward as they feel comfortable. So you're going to turn to one side, holding on to the opposite leg, and then lift your arm and look up. This is giving you a wonderful lengthening sensation through the leg that you're holding on to. Bring the leg arm down, and then just move to the other side, and then open up. Now clearly we've got to work the other side. Rather than have me facing the back most of the time, I'm just going to do my warriors the other way. So bring the hands down. I'm just going to step myself to the other side. You can face whichever way feels best for you. Paddle the heels here. Bending one knee. So we already worked the right leg back first. Now we're going to do the left leg. Clearly I've switched sides. Just remember which leg we use. Now let's step back the other leg, right? Into the warrior 1 and lift up. Those legs are definitely feeling it. Straighten it out. Turn hips and shoulders forward. Feel that? Bend on down. Let's come into the sun warrior. Lower that arm down, lift up, and then reverse the warrior. Salutation. Really feel that lengthening through your waist. Let's come to warrior 2. Turn those feet, the placement, shoulders relaxed. Really get in touch with the breath. It feels lovely. Go down deeper. Taking your arm behind you and then reverse the warrior again. So it's all about the waist lengthening as your legs are strengthening. Arms straighten, so do the legs. Hip goes out, lengthen, and then you tip. You're just making sure that you're not letting your top shoulder move down in front of your bottom shoulder. This is our triangle. It gives you the waist and the leg in a leg stretch. And for a few more breaths. I'm so happy with this new computer. It looks a bit dark, I know, but I know you can see, and here. So we're going to find our our half moon to begin. So bend on in, find your hand placement, and then lift your legs, straightening both legs in the process. We'll get into some more balance later. But we're going to do our sun salutation soon as well. Lift the legs as much as you can. The leg that's supporting you, squeezing those muscles up away from gravity. The leg that's in the air, higher. Now come to floating half moon, so you're lifting off. Two more breaths here, and then we're going into our aeroplane warrior 3. So just gently turn yourselves, trying not to fall in the process. Nice length here. And take the legs out wide. Lace those arms, come into your forward fold again. And you should feel that you can go lower now. So you're going to hold your one leg, go for the opposite one first this time, and then again open your arms out. And again you'll feel you've got that extra length now. Both sides are even. Lower this arm down and just walk it over to the other leg, and then open it again. And then bring it on down, hands in the front, and then step or jump your feet in. Stay here in a forward fold, paddle the heels. One knee bends as you push your weight into the one other heel. Salutation. I'm suffering a bit of hay fever today. 2 more. Hands onto your shins, lift up. And bend your knees, come into your chair, zip those legs up. Sink on down, up higher in the upper body. I'm going to adjust my mat in a moment, and we're going to get into some sun salutations. So come up, bring your arms down. And we're going to stand at the top of our mat. Today's sun salutation is all about lengthening as well. Inhale, arms rise up, looking up. Halve your body, hands come to the side of your feet, knees can be bent or straight. Hands to the shins to rise up halfway. And then exhale, come back down. Right leg goes back as you inhale. Then you go to your pyramid, exhale. Inhale, bend it back down. And then push back to down dog. Come through to your plank. Keep lowering to chaturanga. Strong legs and arms lifting you up. And then push back to down dog. Bending the knees, your right leg lunges through the hands, inhale. Pyramid, exhale. Inhale, bring it back down. And then bring your back leg through. Hands to shin, we straighten out. Halve your body into the forward fold. Drop your bottom and lift up high, inhale. Then your hands come to your side. That's our sequence. Let's go for 3 more. Inhale up. Lots of lengthening, halve your bodies. One movement, one breath. Hands to the shin as you inhale. Halve your bodies back down, exhale. We're taking our left leg back as you inhale. And then straighten into the pyramid. Inhale, bring it back down. Take the leg back to down dog. Push those heels towards the mat. Come forward to plank. Breathing in. Raise the belly to chaturanga. Push to the cobra. And then push back to your down dog again. Bending the knees, your left leg lunges through. And then we straighten it to the pyramid. Bend on it again. Back leg lunges in. Hands to shin. We straighten our spine. And then come back down. Exhale. Anash. Bend the knees deep. We rise tall. Hands to your side. What a lovely sequence. Inhale up. Have your bodies pressing the belly and the presses, please. Keep the legs straight if you can now. Hands to shin, we rise up. And come all the way back down. Taking your right leg back again, inhale. Straighten to the pyramid, exhale. Inhale, bring it back down. And then push back to your down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Keep on going, exhaling. Push through, strong arms lifting up. And then exhale back to your down dog. Your right leg lunges through as you inhale, and then you straighten it as you exhale. Bring it back down, and step in your back leg in. Hands to shin, we rise up. Then come all the way back down and enjoy these luxurious breaths. Bend the knees, chair to come up. And then come back to the start position for the last time. Really enjoy it. Have your bodies straight legs if possible. Come into the straightened back. Then come all the way back down. Left leg lunges back, inhaling. Pyramid, exhale. Bring it back down. Push back to your down dog. Come forward to plank. Keep looking down as you exhale. And hover. Strong arms and legs to push you up. Try not to let the knees touch down. Push back, down dog. Left leg lunges through, inhale. And then you straighten it, pushing the heel of the right leg down. Come back in. Back leg enters. Bend into your chair. Oh no, halfway up. And then lower back down. You knew it. Bend in and then come up. My mind went over into the balancing. And then I lost it. Since we should always be in the moment, right? So I'm just centering the mat to get into some balance work. And I can probably afford to come in closer. And not be off the screen. So right foot, deeper heel in. Arms are in a narrow position, not touching. And then we're pushing our hips over to the side. The arms go the other way. Two more. Coming up. Bring the arms down. Other side. Arms are up. Tú atrás de mami, por favor. Atrás de mami. Sí, sí. She wanted to do some salutations. Okay, two more. Come up. Bring the arms down. Sink down into your chair. Yo. Take your right leg up and over. Left arm. Under. Sink on. We're in our eagle. We're going to find our flight for our eagle. So lift the arms up, lift your knee, and then tip through. Taking your arms forward, your leg goes back. Just turn this way. Don't want to hit it. Left hand. Bring it in. Sink down. No, left hand. Lift that left leg over. Around the plan. And lengthen out. Pushing up. Move those fingers away. Natalia molas. Press Natalia. Bring the arms up. Lift the leg. Take it back as your arms go forward. Keep it lengthening from your fingers down to the toe.
We're just doing the elbow.
And then bring it in. It's warming, isn't it? It's beautiful. Lift your right knee up. Hold on to the foot and then push it away. No viene acá para pelear. Two more breaths. Bring it in. We're lifting up our left side. Hold on to your foot, push it away. Gracias. ¿Vas a hacer pilates de yoga? No puedes con más. Solo escucha ruido. Two more here. Bring it in. Our lockdown balance. You're going to feel really long now because of all this lengthening. Take your left arm out, right knee all the way out, and then the foot. Still got a bit of sciatica. I can feel that pull, but this is why it's good to keep on doing it. And bring it in. Other side, please. Right arm, left leg, foot. Up we go.
I was doing
I'm going to do the tennis. Bring it in. We'll just do our normal tree. We did a bendy one before. Just a normal one now. Heel in, knee out, heart. Tennis don't go under. Tennis don't go under a tennis.
Yeah.
Under there. Put it into puppy. Looking up if you can. Tiny back bend if you want more. Bring it straight, lower it down. And we'll switch to the other side. Open the knee out, hands to heart, third eye, or lift. Of course, we're going to try our crow, of course. But then we've got a few more flow exercises in the yoga. Let's start with our crow now while our core's nice and contracted. So bring it down. We're going to come onto our hands. You can bring your elbows and knees together or just above your elbows, in fact, and just move yourself onto your toes. And then when you feel ready, you lift off. Breathe it. Stay on your toes if you need to. Okay, that's about enough for now. Let's get into, might give you a back exercise now just to give our wrists a little bit of a relax. So, hands are underneath you, but they're not very weighted. Legs are lifted. Let's just do a nice clap for those legs. So there's not much weight on the hands. I can effectively be up. In fact, I'm going to move mine back into the lotus. Join me if you want. And stop there. Bring the hands back under, lower the feet, and just push all the way back into your child's pose. So we'll give our wrists a break for a few more flow exercises. Onto all fours. Get a sudden number, tuck your toes, push back to down dog. Compliments all. Let's bring our right leg up. Bring our knee towards the opposite elbow and pulse it here. Take the leg back, but don't let it lower down. And then we're going to turn and stack the legs and lift. And if you can, you're going to bring your top leg up and place it onto the other thigh. Just stay here and push the hips up. It's going to be a challenge, but if you want to take it, bring the knee forward and pulse. One more. Now the next challenge is hold the foot and then lift up. I don't have the flexibility to take it straight. I wish I did. Come back to the center. Push back to down dog. Lifting the left leg up. Pulse it towards the opposite knee. Two more. Take the leg back. Turn to the side. Full plank. Now if you can, bring the foot in and place it along the other leg and just hold it up. Couple more. Now bring that leg down, pulse it. We hold still, we pick up the foot, And we go up as high as you can go. And then we stack it again. Bring the hand forward. And let's just release it down. Push back into a child's pose again. Just for some beautiful stretches now, then I'll give you a little bit more ab work. So right leg, pull the knee in. Rotate yourself so your foot comes forward and your hip is on top of your foot. We're in the pigeon. You can stay reaching long. I feel better up on my elbows. Really enjoy these breaths here. Actually noisy, aren't they? You can probably see them in the background, jumping from the sofa into the beanbags. Push yourself up. We're doing a bit of a puzzle there too. It's quite challenging. It looks like my pants. Now take one foot if you can and bring it in. If you can, you're lifting your arm up. Or for more still, join your fingers behind. Lovely stretch again for your waist. So release that, bring your hands down. Push yourselves into all fours and then feed the other leg through. Just move the foot forward and then rotate yourself over. Lovely releasing through your thighs, especially after those standing strength exercises. This is a nice way to lengthen out. Bring the hands back under you. Pushing up. We hold on to our foot or put the foot into the elbow bend if you can. Lift up and then lace those fingers if you want even more. Couple more breaths. So we're just going to release that, and now that we're facing forward, I'm just going to turn you forward, and you're going to bring yourselves holding onto your feet. One foot at a time, we start to extend forward. Again, we're about flexibility and lengthening. Quieres algo? ¿Quieres algo? Yo pude ver desde la cámara aquí, saltando de las sofas to los bolsos.
No, it's
We're going to do one more on each side, and then, if you can, I'm going to try and aim for two legs at the same time. This is about core and balance. Four more. Okay, wonderful. Let's bring it in, and I'm going to get you to just turn yourselves and hold onto your knees and go back with your knees. And we're going to be holding onto one knee and take the other leg away. And change. You're bringing your knee towards your nose. ¿Tienes la gana?
Uno, primero sexo.
Uh-huh. The leg that you're holding on to now can extend to the vertical. A few more. Bring them in, and then just take your legs away, placing your weight on your inner thighs. Have a lovely stretch here. You think that is a good We went for a walk this morning together. We've been together for ages. They still want to be with me. Bring it in, arms to the side, and then take your legs down to one side. And you're just looking away from your legs. Puedes no pasar frente a la pantalla.
Sí.
Sí. Yo llamo a papi para cogerte. And then we're just doing it gently. If you can, extend the legs straight. So now you've got your legs away from you, but they're straightened. That makes that twist for your spine even more intense. Chicas, y ahora no quiero que se boom, boom, boom. Salen de aquí, salen de aquí. Sácala de ahí. Bring it in, legs up and over to the other side. Te dije. Flatten those shoulders down. Ramiro, por favor. Está importando ese mal. Just opening the heart, keeping your shoulders flat. Sácala de ahí. Sácala de ahí. Está importando ese mal. Ahora también, para hinchando la frente también. 45 minutos, máximo una hora. Qué mal. And then extend those legs out away. We're going to give ourselves a little bit more core work in a moment. Bring the knees in. We're going to take the arms away. What we're going to do is we're going to reach forward and our legs are going to shoot away. So coming back and then usually the things go in a different direction from each other. Today I'm getting you to do it in the same direction. Because we've done so many strong arm exercises, I'm not going to make you do a bridge today. You'll probably be relieved to know. Last one. But we are going to do a shoulder stand. So from here you can either stay with your legs bent or take them straight to keep working the core. Or you can join me by using your elbows to bring the legs up. Just going to bring the legs a bit, arms a bit closer. You're trying to do it as straight as possible. If you feel comfortable releasing, then you can. Now bring your hands back in because I want you to flex your feet and start to work your legs over until you come into your plow. Brace the belly. Again, you can release. Keep the legs straight. If your back doesn't allow this, don't do it. Bring the hands on. Bring yourselves back and then roll and lift up. Great job. We will do something to complement that and work the other angle via our camel again. Just don't want to put too much weight on the arms via our bridge. So come back up onto your knees and let's just do the opposite muscle group. So again, your hands can stay rested onto your lower back, or we find our hands onto the feet. And then use your hands to come back up. I'm going to get you to try and have a seat in between your legs. You see how your feet are flat? So your feet are flat, they're close to you, and we're going to use our elbows first just to stay either at this level, or if you can keep coming to scoot your arms and stay at this level and just get a really strong stretch in your back and a lengthening through your front. thinking, how are we going to get out of this? Use your elbows just to come up, and then I'll get you to just take your legs away from under you and bring them in, and I'm going to get you to cross your legs holding onto the opposite, and then allow those feet to just come down in that position, and let the arms just release. You can close your eyes here and just enjoy the sensation. Everything that we've done, we work to get into these points here. I know that this is still a stretch. It's not a complete meditation. And it's a lovely release in the body. We are, of course, going to switch leg. So bring the other leg on top. Legs are folded. We'll get into a full lotus leg position, seated in a moment, before I bid you guys farewell for this week. And of course, remember, I'll be here next week. Mondays and Thursdays are the Tabata, Tuesdays and Fridays pure Pilates, Wednesdays and Saturdays yogalates. And sometimes it's a pure yoga flow vinyasa, sometimes it's mixed with Pilates. It's different each time. So bring your legs in, and we might just roll like a ball. This will give you a bit of a massage for your spine. Try not to let your feet come down. Inhale back, exhale, lift up. Inhale back, exhale, lift. Good. So good, I don't have to move the screen around, isn't it? The other computer, which is still getting service, has a really bad camera. Hold it there. Let's turn ourselves. We're going to take one foot up as close in as possible, and then the other foot is going to be on top as well. Right. So you've got your legs crossed. I'm going to get you to bring your hands behind your back and just pull the shoulders down. Yeah, so the view was just very much limited. This is amazing now. Touch wood. That this computer doesn't give me any trouble. Let's just gently release those hands. And we're going to swap the other leg on top now. So bring the other leg in close. Then we take the other leg up on top. And now we bring our hands into the prayer in this position. Just shoulders, drop them down. I hope that you're feeling like you're seated taller. I hope that you feel like your body has been worked, which I know it certainly has been, but at the same time your mind has been cleared. Because that's what yoga is about. It's about calming the mind while working the body. I know you see it with my kids and you're like, your mind's not very calm. But it could be a lot worse. Bring your hands down. Just release the foot. I don't know what they're doing up there. Feet out wide, come into our deep squat. Open the knees out. Place those hands again into the prayer by pushing your knees out there. Namaste, team.